rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Game number 3 of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Cole Stewart will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game. That'll
bring in Giovanni Urshela. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Miguel.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
3-2 now. Liner towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Aaron Judge comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Now a long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
This is line to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Voit. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 3. James Paxton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This is a fun guy to watch pitch. Almost struck out 200 batters last season, so he does have swing and miss capabilities. But the thing I like, he commands the strike zone, he commands the running game. Just a real solid pitcher. Looking forward to him twirling it in this one.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Hero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Right fielder, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Alberto stands at first with 1 out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting fourth. The
And
designated
here's
hitter.
Renato Nunez.
Renato.
The head-to-head with James Paxton.
Nunez.
He's gone just 2 for 13. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2, here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Stopped on a slide by LeMahieu. Hats off to that one. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Brett Gardner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hayes is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Gio Urshela hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Paxton has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Voit is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The center fielder,
Austin Hayes the next to bat. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Popped him up. LeMahieu is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, the second baseman.
So striding forward now, Ramon Urias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Paxton has his sign. 1-1 on its way.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Pedro Severino would be next. This is foul right side. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
So striding in, Aaron Judge looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
1 strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The count now at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Torres is on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. At the plate, Torres looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the air out to left. Santander waits on it. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Giancarlo Stanton now picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up to Iglesias for 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Pedro Severino.
For the Orioles, the catcher.
Ready to deliver.
Pedro.
Here's the first pitch.
Severino.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting 9th, the first baseman.
Stepping up now, Chris Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up into the flag court and gone. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis, number 296 in his career. And that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
A shortstop,
As he'll take a look at ball one.
Iglesias.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. 3-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. He loses him on ball four. Ready for another chance.
Now
Hanser Alberto, one in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Alberto.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Paxton comes set. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Throw over to first. Back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Mancini moving back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Mike Ford will try and loosen up here as he'll be the runner at second base following the injury.
The batter, the catcher, Gary.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2-0 count, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Santander waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Brandon Bailey answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Brandon Bailey.
Gio Urshela will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
1-0 pitch. Now both runners on the move. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Roy. One of the things I think in base running, it's all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
0-2, here it comes.
1-2.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And he's safe.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Wade LeBlanc gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
LeBlanc. Up next for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Torres. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Orioles 1. Mike Ford stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 72.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Count now a ball and a strike.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Hayes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
No, that's out.
Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail big. It's 9-1. Now at the plate, Mike Ford. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Hit.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. Ready now Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he got him.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're not doing a very good job of hitting off the fastball today, which he said is a necessity in today's game. Otherwise, he explained, the pitcher never feels uncomfortable and believes he can get anyone out at any time. That hasn't been too far from the truth in this one, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway.
Severino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pedro Severino comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 and 2 to count.
One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail big. It's 9-1. New inning set to get underway. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Ball 1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Andujar singled home run in his last time up.
No, that's out.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And this is hit hard to the right side. The 1-2.
Ball.
Now this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Hayes is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in,
The second
DJ
baseman.
LeMahieu. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. First pitch on its way.
1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1
That's
as
the
the
ball.
changeup misses well off the
1
inside.
ball, 1 strike.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. The Yanks held in check, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. He'll start
Leading
things
off
out in the
for the
6th for a
Orioles,
lineup that really
the
hasn't
shortstop,
found its groove in this
Jose.
one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Digging in once again, Hanser Alberto. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way.
That's up. That's the ball. Tag. 1-1.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this is low, ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball. Count is full.
takes this the other way to right. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail big. It's 9-1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2
Wow,
strikes.
that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Full count now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Hit hard on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
To 1-2 now. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the first base.
So digging in now, Mike Ford. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
The 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, now he's at the risk of walking him here. And again, I just think he's on empty at this point. Looks to me like he's fighting his mechanics and not throwing it where he wants to because of it.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Gary Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball high.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A ball and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Mancini moving back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Michael Luker enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 62, Michael Luker.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Curveball bounces and this one gets away. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1 and 2. Second and third, 2 away. And he lays off it to even the count 2 and 2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1, here it comes.
Nope, ball. 1-1.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now that's popped up. Davis over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Orioles 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Number 25.
Ready for another shot now, Anthony Santander. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
One and one.
No, that missed. That's
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2 and 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3 and 1 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, the center fielder,
Standing in, Austin Hayes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, the second
They're
baseman.
struggling as a team to put the ball in play. Every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt.
Your
Jay
attention,
Happ
please.
is out from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
now
for
as he'll
New
make
York.
his first appearance
Number
here on the
33,
season.
Jay Happ.
Into the box, Ramon Urias, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Count even now at 1 and 1. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Ford has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. From the belt, the pitch, and a foul pop behind the plate. Sanchez over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, so stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Andujar.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Chopper, foul. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now batting, DJ LeMahieu. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. 1-0.
In there, 1 and 1. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
right fielder.
Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Show Track. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Take one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 2.
Ball.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Count remains 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Pedro Severino. Here comes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Davis.
Chris Davis at the plate now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little roller toward the hole. Scooped up. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, third base.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
To short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now a 10-2 ball game. Stepping into the box, Torres. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now that's popped up. Alberto is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
To the plate now, Mike Ford. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And that misses for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0.
That's the ball.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The center
digging in, Brett Gardner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball. 1-0.
From the belt, the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Santander waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Now at the frame. Mancini starting things for his side in
Leading
the
off
ninth as
for
they
the
face the
Orioles,
improbable
the right
odds
fielder,
of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for
Mancini.
them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's right there. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the designated
So now
hitter,
the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He's batting
Nunez.
cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. No balls and 1 strike. And that misses 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
now batting. The left
Stepping
fielder,
in, Anthony Santander. It was a flyout for him in his
Santander.
last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That missed. That's the ball.
2 out, nobody on. 2-0 to the
2-0.
Baltimore left fielder. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just
Ball
because
4,
it's
take your base.
3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Now to the
Now
plate,
batting,
Austin
center
Hayes.
fielder,
He doubled his last time
Austin.
through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the
0-1.
zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's high. That's the ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Baltimore down to their final strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Full count.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Nope, ball
And he
4.
misses
Take your
again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
up next for the Orioles.
Into the box
The
now,
second baseman.
Ramon Urias, who
Ramon.
could really use a knock here. 0 for
Urias.
3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah, what?
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Stanton, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes
Your
to
attention,
waste.
please.
From 0 damage
Now
to a
pitching
3-run
for
homer
New York
in the blink of an eye.
Number
Adam
0.
Ottavino will make an
Adam.
appearance here as he is in
Ottavino.
charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
The catcher, number 28.
In now,
Pedro.
Pedro Severino. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. The 1-2.
No, ball. 2-2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Yankees posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. James Paxton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Cole Stewart couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon,